it up. Except for my legs, and my lungs, and my nervous system. Don't look surprised. Paraplexus, remember? I think we can bypass the lockdown. The reactor control room. There's a panel for shutting down everything.
Initiating reactor shutdown sequence.
I'm not gonna get in your way anymore. You deserve to hear the truth. All of it. Come up to my office.
You came back in from outside, huh?
This
Fixed
guy.
elevators. Thank you. Now I can move free.
The term murder I would dispute.
Oh my god.
But I do not wish to lie to you.
Oh my god.
These two factors make them good.
The Typhon organisms have been producing an elaborate structure. Material is unknown, purpose unknown. I've given Alex the design for a device I think could shut it down if it ever broke containment.
If scanning the coral will grant you access to Alex's arming key, then perhaps it's the best course.
Maybe this whole thing is building up to a plot twist, and by the time you're done crafting this, like, better version of a Nullwave, and then I set it off and I save everybody on the station from the Typhon, then it'll also kill me because I'm not actually Morgan you.
You have to decide, Morgan. Who are you?
Platform. Board of Directors. Efforts. That's why it's important we act quickly, decisively.
I still
They'll try
find
to
it
take us
crazy
out of our hands,
that
Morgan.
you were sitting here being like, look at how beautiful they are. Aren't they beautiful? Like, it's like, like, you can't deny that Alex has sounded a little culty. I'm just saying that, like...
Fascinating. It's holding the psyche of all their victims. Your hunch was on the right track. It's a kind of neural structure. Synaptic-like activity up and down the length of it, like it's communicating. Just one more to go. I knew you could handle this. Our father warned me not to stake so much of the company's future on your ideas. I was right to ignore him. We're a good team, Morgan.
I don't care about the company. That's not why I'm doing this, Alex. Get your priorities straight, dog. There are people on board.
They're afraid.
No. Nothing that interferes with memory formation.
Search complete.
Excellent work. All that's left is integrating the data after you upload it. Hard to tell from just a scan summary, but... Wait. What is... There's some kind of neural tripwire built into the coral. Christ. Morgan, get back to my office. We have to get your data uploaded now. Hurry.
Ow, I hurt myself. Ow, I hurt myself. You know what I just realized? This entire time, I've tracked maybe 2 to 3 people, I think, using the security stations. We could just use the security tracker chip card thing to track down Oh Boy, who's impersonating the chef, the cook, instead of going from top to bottom across the entire station. Why am I just thinking of this now? Why is... Now I have to remember what the cook's name even is.
Use my terminal to upload the data. I'll get it integrated into the fabrication plan for the new Nullwave device as fast as possible. And be careful. The Typhon will begin to sense our intent to harm the coral. They're gonna come after you. I left something for you on my desk that should help.
Taskbar, intercept protocol
Morgan,
operation.
transfers hold it. Something
This is Commander Walter Dahl. The TranStar Board of Directors has authorized me to take full command of Talos 1, effective immediately. All employees must now report to the shuttle bay for evacuation. Those of you unable to comply, transmit an SOS and my team of rescue operators will locate you. One last thing. Alex and Morgan Yu have been relieved of their positions. Do not consent to their requests or assist them in any way. Dahl out.
Oh. These are new.
Search complete.
We're locked out. It's Dahl. He already has his hooks into every major system aboard Talos 1.
Did not mean to hack, but here we are, I guess.
Appointed with our parents. And usually they had a contingency in place, but a small foolish part of me believed they wouldn't use him against their own flesh and blood. Regardless, we're not getting this coral data through until we do something about it. I don't like it, but you're gonna have to get into his command shuttle. See if you can locate his access point and cut him off.
Morgan, Dahl will know you're coming. All TranStar personnel are outfitted with tracking bracelets. I have no doubt his operators are already on their way to rescue you. Those bracelets are issued and removed in deep storage. Worth investigating if you want to fly under the radar.
Morgan, I heard the announcement. No, I will not give you up. You are there for me, I am here for you. If you'd indulge me, I have a proposal that could get us off Talos 1 without any more bloodshed. Just don't harm Dahl until we've had a chance to speak in person.
This is Alex Yu, speaking to any surviving crew of Talos 1. I know many of you are frightened, angry. Perhaps you blame me for what's happened, but I never intended to harm any of you. Believe me, quite the opposite. Commander Dahl, on the other hand, has no intention of rescuing anything except the secrets aboard this station. You're all liabilities to the company now. Dahl, I'm sure you can hear me. I don't know what the board told you, but you're out of your depth on this one. Call off your operators, or at least help us hold back the Typhon. We're on the verge of...
Oh.
Your brother, he likes a microphone, a spotlight. He can't resist, even though he's hiding. And you are running around like a nervous rat. I hear you, chewing the wires and shitting in the walls. Are you trying to fix the mess you've made, or just get away? I pride myself in being prepared for the worst, but this is truly a masterpiece. You should be proud.
Dude, who do you think you are? Craven the Hunter?
This is Captain Jada Marks. I'm setting down for posterity my deliberation over the fate of the shuttle Advent. I'm unable to determine with confidence if the Advent departed before being contaminated by the life forms presently overwhelming Talos 1. Best guess, based on telemetry data, Advent departed approximately 30 minutes prior to the first incident report logged by security. 30 minutes. It is within that narrow gap of uncertainty, I must decide whether or not to remote detonate the shuttle and its 5 passengers. They may very well be flying a cargo hold full of mimics to an unsuspecting Earth. They may not.
Captain! We could sure as hell use that golden gun right about now!
I don't...
Oh, there's blood here. Oh, it's you. Well.
Morgan, you. We are over now.
Wow. Yeah, okay. You failed? Bro really thought he had me, dude. What? So he got injured, I assume, from the Typhon. And the thing is I'm upset I didn't get to dome him. Okay? It's a little crazy to say that considering the man was sucked into a miniature black hole. However, I didn't get to do it myself. But at the end of the day, mission accomplished. We tracked him down. It's a good thing we went to the bridge. I did not know. We had never been to the bridge this entire time, which is crazy to think about because I could have swore we had been to every part of this station. I was kind of hoping for like a massive like like 1v1 like shootout. I don't know why. It's not like this game has ever had shootouts up until this point. I just kind of thought like the imposter chef would have a little bit more fight in him and not go out from his own from his own mind. I mean, I'm that was his plan, obviously.
Morgan, Dr. Igwe, are you approaching the crew facilities? If so, this is a sentimental request, but Michael...
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
The gallery of photos the others used to laugh at. Each picture is a decryption key to a set of neural data. Connectomes. The guests who came to the station. Among them, Leitner, the pianist, is dead now. We can't let those skills be lost. It's all that's left of them. Please, Morgan, if you can, I would be grateful. I'm sending you an audio file that will open this safe in my room. You can play it with your transcribe.
Oh, found the golden gun. I feel kind of stupid now for not saving all my upgrade stuff. 'Cause now I need to upgrade this golden pistol I have. I got it.
The lock was keyed to the first concerto Leitner played. It was the first time Maya heard him, and we were both. I felt small in the light of his skill. I can play it now too, thanks to a neuromod, but only in my head.
You used a guest neuromod.
I copied their neuroscans and hid the data on my transcribe. Fabricated my own mods. I'm not proud of the act. Now, I'm glad I did.
Scanning target. No Typhon material detected.
Contact.
Checking for updates. Servers offline.
Don't hide. I'm programmed to assist Talos One crew in evacuation procedures. Checking 3, 6, 9.
Clever lab rat. Now I can't see you. Your brother won't be so lucky. I'm closing in on him.
I haven't had much success in calling up more fabrication plans, but I did have a design for a psychoscope chipset I've been tinkering with. I'd be honored if you found some use for it. Morgan, I was worried Dahl or his rescue team had intercepted you.
They are NCN-9 black box operators, not a rescue team. Rescue is not among their list of commands.
January, not now.
Yes, of course. But Dahl, his arrival may help us, as long as you have not killed him. You see, Dahl is a recipient of several neuromods, a standard array of combat, tactics, interrogation mods, as I'm sure you know. Your father, the board, is very thorough.
Dr. Igwe, please present your conclusion to Morgan.
Igwe, if there is a point.
Well, yes. You see, Dahl's mods are early C-series betas and vulnerable. As such, he has old-school thinking on some matters. If we remove them, he may forget his mission here, yet we would still have access to the shuttle and a way home, provided his piloting knowledge remains intact. It's a risk, but worth taking, I think. He'll have to be subdued, of course. I'm afraid that task falls to you.
There is no one else alive on the station who can pilot the shuttle.
It's worth a try. And there's been enough killing.
Okay. I mean, I can do that if I can make some disruptor cells.
Well, we're all stuck here anyway. We can't get these pods open.
I don't understand.
I'll keep spamming the security computers with help requests. Maybe someone will notice eventually.
Yeah, maybe.
Is there no... Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was about to say, is there no control? Flight systems set. All systems nominal. Open it up.
Commander Dahl, this is William Yu, acting chairman of the TranStar Board of Directors.
I will need your credentials to authorize this mission.
Of course. My authentication sign is Zeta Invictus Emperor Tangerine.
Sign checks out. Good morning, Director Yu. Shuttle is hot and holding orbit. Awaiting mission parameters.
You must secure every piece of Cobalt clearance level technology and research aboard Talos 1. Then eliminate all TranStar personnel.
All personnel.
No survivors.
It's your show. And their funeral.
Payment will be deposited into 6 separate Benelux accounts. After you transmit evidence of success.
I leave my operator feeds on. Just keep watching.
We strongly advise deploying your technical officer to a station router inside the firewalls first. Ideal site would be Psychotronics.
Yes, I've seen the schematics, Mr. Yu. Goodbye.
You will destroy this transmission after...
Alright, I need the Psychotronics.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them, but you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
Okay, so now I only have, it looks like 15 minutes to get to life support.
Morgan! Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help, do it quick. Or this is the last time we'll be talking.
I know. I just need to make a couple medkits.
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture. With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Get out of my way. Oh, I need to heal. I just looked at my health. Is that Dahl?
There he is. Take...
Morgan, you did it. I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. and hopefully gaining a shuttle in the process.
Morgan, the air's flowing again. I can breathe.
Okay.
And I hope this means Dal can't.
Well,
Thank
I mean...
you. A little longer and... Never mind. Elazar out.
Okay. Look at that. I mean, he's still, you know... Why is there just a floating transcribe? So they just leave him here? I mean, that was very easy. like, I was like, okay, we gotta get to the control room. Gets to the control room. Sees the only other human. How you doing, telepath? Why are you not attacking me? Is it because I'm in the coral? Or do you just not see me?
Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dal, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the Neuromod division now. Come as soon as you can.
This is Casper. Status report. All major servers and terminals are locked down. Written intercept protocols are in operation. Searching access patterns within the last 3 hours. Progress estimate, 63%. Affirmative. Resuming.
Scanning target.
Server. Ripped.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls and life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shit-can operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum. We have important work to do.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dal, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dal, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing. When extracted, Dal's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here. Dr. Yu, ready when you are.
What? Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander, Dal, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Ah. Commander Dal, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but We couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dal wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
What? Oh, secret door.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned.
I'm not trying to make history.
Confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the Nullwave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
What? Oh! What in the H.P. Lovecraft is that? Whoa. Oh, Alex is unconscious. What? Let's at least drag Alex back inside.
Okay, so my voice is obviously familiar. Probably sound more tired than usual. It's been never-ending, setting up the rooms and protocols to test the new mods. The risk is substantial, but if we succeed, copying neural networks from the Typhon onto human minds is going to change everything. So, I'm putting myself in the sim. I've done everything I can to make sure I don't wind up lobotomized. One last safety measure. Let me introduce October. Say hello. Hello, Dr. Yu.
Okay, so there's January, December, and October. Oh my god.
October.
Who interrupted the...
Thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die.
I could have.
It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the Nullwave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Hello, Dr. Yu. October will help you remember what you're supposed to do if things go sideways. Once testing starts, there's no going back. When they uninstall the mods and reset the test, it'll rewind me. I'll forget everything. Theoretically, they could keep me reliving the same day over and over and I'd never know. If you're listening to this, that's probably what happened. It also means I don't know if I can trust my own brother. Alex won't like what I have to say next. I've started plans for a prototype Nullwave strong enough to kill every Typhon on Talos 1. I hid a copy of the plan on top of the data tower by the scary chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Alex agreed to explore the idea, but I know my brother. First sign of trouble, he'd rather blow it all up and blame someone else. So you're probably on your own. There's a lot at stake here. Too late to stick our head through.
Now we have an Eldritch Horror. Why do I have... It's back-to-back games of just Eldritch Horrors, beyond the likes of which my mind would like to comprehend. Because in Soma, we had the giant fish thing that I didn't like, and and all the creature designs in that one. And now we have this. I mean, there's Liza P too, but the creature designs there aren't nearly... I just thought about it. They're pretty wild. But, then you have this, and it's just a bunch of black tendril Typhon until all of a sudden a giant portal appears.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The Nullwave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
Manuel is right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
I mean, I can't help but to agree. Looking at the circumstances, if we do have a way to save everybody that we have taken the time to save thus far, if we can save them and get rid of the Typhon, then we should at least risk it and try our best to deal with that before we go around and destroying the station. Because I thought it was going to be 1-2. I thought it was just going to be those two options: destroy the station or escape the station. But now there's a third option, which is try to save everybody here. And I feel like that's something that we could definitely... I did not mean to do that. That's something that we could definitely go about doing. Especially if it gives the people on the station a chance to actually leave. Otherwise, yeah, saving all of the people that we've saved, Igwe, Michaela, Elazar, and everybody in life support, it's all bupkis. It's all pointless. Unless we can save them.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder.
Placing the Nullwave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal.
Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
You better do something. The reconstruction is destabilizing.
They're lying to you.
Hurry.
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
I still have to try to save these people, January.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
What the hell have you done?
I simply act Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the Nullwave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase.
Good evening, Talos.
In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you will be destroying yourself.
Why?
Fine. I'll do it myself.
What?
I'm sorry, Morgan. I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the Nullwave, you'll have to kill me.
Why are you making me do this? Dog. If I go through and I manage to, because Alex even said, or not Alex, Morgan in that other recording said that this Nullwave, this prototype Nullwave, would kill the Typhon. That's what we're doing here as well. We're just killing the Typhon with a Nullwave. But at least if we kill the Typhon, the way I see it is, if we use this Nullwave, we can then at least let the people that we have saved escape. At least they can live to see another day. I don't care about like future implementations of the Typhon or the neuromods or whatever. I imagine once the Typhon are dead, we won't be able to produce any more of them anyway. But like, January, why are you doing this? I don't want to.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
And that's the end. Okay, well. I mean, from that speech that Alex just had, it makes me feel like I just screwed up somehow. Only because of the fact that Oh Boy is so obsessed. He's so obsessed just with the neuromods and whatever, making history and doing this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, I am more concerned about these...
It's finished.
The mess?
How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
Was I right?
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise. It's remarkable that it never installed a single Typhon-based neuromod. In my view, this demonstrates a strong identification with us. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to
kept
activate
track
the
of
Nullwave
that?
device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
Look at my hand! Look at my hand!
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today.
Jesus.
We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Yeah, take Alex's hand. What? The option to kill them all? Jesus Christ, no. We've already got this far on the, I want to say, good route. So...
We're gonna shake things up. Like old times.
That's freaking crazy. That's wild. Total campaign time, 21 hours and 4 minutes. To be honest, it could have been shorter, but I took a lot of time to do side missions. Rescued humans 11. There were some that we could have tracked down and like had found like the key cards to get into their closets and whatnot, but I was like, there was so much overwhelming like information at one time that I could never remember who was where and what was what. And the game didn't really allow me the ability to track multiple survivors at one time. Otherwise, they'd be floating around as notifications on my HUD. Humans killed 3. What humans did I kill? I killed the prisoner. Friggin' imposter cook. So that's 2. Who was the third? I don't know who the third was. Okay, but anyway. Neuromods installed 126. Human abilities acquired 34. Typhon powers acquired 0. That's wild that they kept track of the fact that I went out of my way to not kill the mind-controlled Typhon people. That's... wow. Also, I called it. Dude, I said that we were going to... shocker, we're actually a Typhon. And I was right. I didn't know we were playing through a simulation, but I knew we weren't human, right? And really, like, it's not like I figured this out at like the beginning of the game or whatever. It was definitely that moment where we got knocked out and we saw that. Well, no, it was the first time we saw the vision when we interacted with the coral the first time. Like, that kind of made me feel a little weird because I was like, oh, okay, all right, but whatever. Like, I thought, I didn't give it a second thought, but like then I moved on. Then that second one, after we got knocked out in the data vault or whatever, and then it was like, they lied to us and blah blah blah. They're lying to you. Don't believe them. And I'm like, are we not human? Is this another Soma situation where we're not the person that we think we are? And it's true. What? What even? Why? This is 2 games in a row. I love it, but wow. Friggin' great game though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time with it. And now that means that there's like 2 other endings. Because there's still the option to escape, and then there's still the option to destroy the station. And there's also, like, we could play through again and absolutely take ourselves out of the equation with, like, or, like, instead of doing humans, mods, neuromods, we'll just do all Typhon, like, all that stuff. That's wild, though. What a cool twist. What a great game. Oh, man. Thank you guys so much for watching this series and coming along with me. All the ups and downs and twists and turns and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.